by Panorama City. These two teams coming in tonight with 1-0 records in a very short season. As we get ready for our national anthem, I'm Patrick O'Sullivan. Be here all night with your play-by-play. So there you heard the band from St. Genevieve High leading us in our national anthem. And at the bottom of your screen in the navy jerseys with the white helmets, those are the Valiants of St. Genevieve. On the other side, kind of an inverse of that look. The navy pants and the white jerseys, the Wildcats from West Ranch High. We've got a couple sponsors here tonight making this all possible. Let's take a look at them before we get underway. Apollo's Barbershop, the only real barbershop in Valencia. People drive from all over there to get their haircut over at Apollo's. West Ranch players visit there too. Also Prima Vista, a new kind of tutoring, reaches kids where they are using today's technology. They have online sessions done by Skype, and the session is recorded so the student can go back and review it at a later time. And the kickoff formation is underway. Kicking off will be the home team, St. Genevieve. Back deep for West Ranch. The very dangerous number 4, Jovan Camacho. You will hear his name plenty tonight. And looks like retrieving it, number 5, Glasgow. Finds a little room before he's wrapped up by 3 or 4 tacklers at around the 27-yard line. So getting back to the story coming into this game, both these teams following similar paths with opening week blowout victories. Then they had to take a pause as their games were canceled due to the fires that are raging through the area. But now we're back playing football tonight, underway in this shotgun formation. You see West Ranch, Colton Mitchell takes the handoff, flag on the first play of the game. That'll be a false start. Colton Mitchell, the transfer from Texas, they were excited to get him and even more excited to finally see him in game action in week 1, and boy did he deliver in a 55-7 win versus Simi Valley. 9 of 17, 253 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no interceptions. And he starts the officially first play with 4 wideouts, 3 to his right, 1 to his left, 1 man in the backfield. Another flag flies as it looks like they were going for some trickery there. So maybe we are seeing the rust from a 2-week layoff. Get word from our officials. Head referee tonight, Mark Milsom. So 2 attempts at plays from scrimmage, 2 false starts. Tonight's umpire, Bob Dinlocker. Head linesman, Kirk West. The line judge is Bob Powers. The back judge, Owen Sevier. So Colton Mitchell has plenty of weapons to work with. Now at the 22, this time they hand it off out of the backfield to number 2, Ryan Camacho. You heard me say Jovan Camacho moments ago. That's because these are twin brothers. They use all over the field, very versatile. Also playing defensive back. They'll line him up at wideout. They'll line him up at running back, as you see right there, the first carry of the game by Ryan. He was also instrumental in that victory against Simi Valley. Looks like a short gain on that one of 4 yards. Mitchell in trouble. He rolls to his left and on the run makes the throw. Getting the hands on it, but can't pull it in. There's number 8, Weston Egan. So showing that elusiveness, Mitchell was pursued by number 45 on the St. Genevieve side, but could not get his man. I would say catchable ball. At the 26.5-yard line, punt formation. High in the air. Backed up a little bit, number 5. A nice tackle made. And the special teams unit of West Ranch, number 39. Trying to familiarize with the rosters. Brandon Wire making the tackle. So a little bit of moral victory there as the first drive, they contained that West Ranch offense, which was so explosive against Simi Valley, putting up 55 points. To give you an idea of the contrast from last year, they never even broke 28 last year. So here comes St. Genevieve on the other side, number 18. Pass along the side of the line of scrimmage, number 4. Anthony Smets is the quarterback for St. Genevieve. They get a first down on the first play of the game. That puts them at the 40-yard line. Armando Rodriguez with the grab. Shotgun, a little high. They hand it off to number 21. Raymond Beecham. That's a name you will hear a lot tonight as he takes the ball shy of midfield of the 49 in their Week 1 victory, which was a 63-0 win over Poly High of Sun Valley. Beecham, 13 carries, 246 yards, and 4 touchdowns, also on the track team, so he's got some speed. Smets under center, back to Beecham. This time, West Ranch contains him, but looks like he leaned forward enough for the first down. We'll see where the referees mark the ball. And indeed, he sneaks it past midfield, but the marker looks a little ahead of the ball. We'll see if they choose to measure it. Referees deliberating, and I believe a timeout on the field. So Beecham, last year, he's the feature back this season, but no stranger, even though their standout, Darius Gaines, a senior from last year's squad, 1,640 yards and 20 touchdowns, now playing his college ball at Western States University in Colorado. But Beecham, in limited action as the complimentary back last season, did plenty of damage as well. 8.1 yards a carry, had 619 yards and 10 touchdowns. Smets a very efficient game in their week 1 victory, 11 of 14, 189 yards and a TD pass. And we are back to live action, is indeed a first down. Back to Beecham. This could be a strategy that pays off if they can get these short chunks of yardage, as Mitchell has the big arm on the other side. And sometimes a big part of winning football games is keeping the other offense off the field. 2nd down and 9. So Beecham getting 3 carries in a row on this drive from the 49 under center. Here comes Smets. 2 wideouts on each side. But they will pick up a delay of game penalty, pushing them back to the 46-yard line. 2nd down and 14. And Smets, a nice throw over to the sideline. Number 5, Zach Muhammad. 4 catches, 49 yards in their first game. Gain of 7 on that one. Another timeout, this time by St. Genevieve. So you've seen a little bit of Smets thus far, as made a nice short throw, but looks very composed. He was the starting quarterback last season as well for a squad that went 11-2, lost in the CIF semifinals. Had the JV game before this, West Ranch taking that one 46-42. See if the points will pile up in this one as well. West Ranch coached by Chris Varner, representing the Foothill League. St. Genevieve, head man Billy Parra, and they play in the Santa Fe League. Ball at the 47 of West Ranch. 3rd down, 7 to go. Smets in the shotgun formation. Getting a little darker now on the field here on LivePlaySports.tv. I'm Patrick O'Sullivan. Your coverage of high school football from LA Valley College. Smets rolling to his left. In pursuit. 3 West Ranch defenders getting into the backfield pretty quickly. Smets pretty much threw it away wisely. And that brings up 4th down and 7. The punting unit comes on for the home team. Looks like Anthony Rea is their punter. Back deep, Jovan Camacho as well as Glasgow again, who took over the opening kickoff for a modest gain. 8:20 to go in the first quarter. A little bit of a lob snap from center. Ball takes a bounce. Went about 2 or 3 different directions. Finally, will be marked at the 28-yard line as West Ranch gets ready to go as well. Colton Mitchell, another crack at it. Camacho twins. Brian Camacho had 174 all-purpose yards in their first game. Jovan, 191. You have to wonder if that natural sibling rivalry factors in on the field. Add to that, they're twins. Add to that, they play same positions on each side of the ball. I think it's a healthy thing for the Wildcats. Here's Mitchell out of the shotgun again. He will pitch it to Ryan Camacho. Camacho finding some room, skirts his way, sliding head first down to the 38-yard line. Looks like enough for a first down. I believe it'll be, oh, the referees mark it at the 38 rather. Looks like the knee was short. So it'll be an 8-yard gain for Ryan Camacho. Mitchell shouting out the signals, takes the handoff, looking down the field, and in the middle of the field, picked off easily by number 2, St. Genevieve, and he spins around the tackle, down to the 28. Christian Alvarez making the play on defense. There you see him congratulated by his teammates, and really it looked like the receiver did not cut across the field, but Mitchell made the throw anyway, and Alvarez was right there playing center field waiting for it. And now with a prime opportunity, St. Genevieve starts this drive just 84 feet from the end zone. But a timeout on the field. West Ranch timeout. They'll try to regroup after their fortunes were changed quickly on the second play of the second drive with the INT. First interception of the year thrown by Mitchell. Game in their victory over Poly really spread the ball around to Alvarez, to Tui Ford, and Muhammad. Also Bryce Smets, the sophomore, guessing his brother, as Anthony Smets looks to the sideline, or rather looks to his receiver, making sure they're set. They go to the running game, but this time they counter with number 13. Out of the backfield. The fullback, Devin Caldera. A couple yards on that one. Caldera did see some time as a ball carrier in the blowout. 3-yard gain. That time, behind the line of scrimmage, wrapped up. 54-36 for West Ranch. 36, Zach Van Bennekom. 54, Ethan Eichten. Making the play. Brings up 3rd and 10, dropped for a loss of 3. Beecham, the ball carrier. Mark it at the 29. Timeout St. Genevieve. Don't want to waste this opportunity now. 3rd down and 10. They started this at the 28 of West Ranch. And West Ranch would love to get out of this one unscathed after that interception thrown by quarterback Mitchell. See on your screen, Logan Field. incomplete pass thrown by Smets to the right side. So after starting 2 for 2, he's 0 for his last 3. And it looks like they might be going for it on 4th down deep in Wildcat territory. Smets rolling right. In pursuit, number 52 for West Ranch. Smets runs out of bounds, is hit. So he smartly gets out of bounds rather than risking an interception thrown down the field, as there was great coverage by the Wildcats and pursuit behind the line of scrimmage as well. But the drive goes for naught, and Colton Mitchell has to feel good about that. You don't want that turnover to turn into points after throwing the interception. Trying to get back on track now will be West Ranch in this offense we saw so explosive a couple weeks ago. 4 wideouts, 3 on the bottom of your screen. They hand it off inside. I believe it's Ryan Camacho again. Or rather, it's number 5. That's a new look we have not seen out of the backfield. Kawan Glasgow. 1-yard gain. Little running back by committee tonight, it looks like. Mitchell, quick throw to his right. Finds Jovan Camacho in the flat, and he does his usual damage. You give him a little room in front of him. He caught that ball with some real estate to work with. Nice first down. To the 42-yard line. Back to Glasgow. I think that's technically a carry. He kind of threw it behind him. Big hit in the end. And they go to Glasgow again, but he's wrapped up. Raymond Beecham, the feature back on the other side, showing his skill on the defensive side of the ball. 46-yard line, 3rd and 5. Plenty of bending, no breaking thus far. Still scoreless, 4:17 to go in the first quarter. Mitchell, shotgun formation. 4 wideouts, looking down the field. A big throw, big arm, overthrows his intended man, number 8. Looking for Weston Eget over there. And another 4th down. The punting unit on for West Ranch. And number 5 on a bounce will let it roll out. Very favorable for the Wildcats. The ball's marked at the 8-yard line. .352 to go. So hard to tell, but it does look like this 2-week layoff affecting both teams. A little rusty. Some opportunities early on. Lack of execution. Now Smets will have to lead his team on a long, long drive to get things going. They go to Beecham up the middle again. He has not found daylight thus far. A modest gain, if any. player known for long runs. And he did work his way in there for a few yards. 2nd and 7. We are at Monarch Field in LA Valley College for this high school matchup. Man in motion. Rolling slightly to his left. Smets short pass to 22. Wrapped up by a couple of Wildcat defenders. Tui Fua, the receiver. 6-yard gain. First catch of the game for Tui Fua. It looks to be their game plan is really set up by whether or not Beecham can break off those long chunks of yardage, but he has yet to escape between the tackles. A contributing factor to why there is no score. 2:22 to go, clock ticking away. Smets back to Beecham. Beecham, this time they run him to the outside. A little more room to work with there. That's a solid run. Beecham and Smets, both seniors. Takes it to the 25. They go back to Beecham. He breaks off 5 more. Bit of a different formation we are seeing, but not able to unleash the look as the flag is thrown again. Now push it back. Delay of game. Back to Beecham. Beecham this time working it to his right. He finds some room. Longest run of the game for Beecham, so he might have heard me talking about him. As on this drive, he's getting going. And this offense looks to be set up as if he goes, they go. Similar to last year with a tandem of Darius Gaines and Beecham. Another flag. Possibly. It'll be a false start against St. Genevieve. Unofficially, I've got Beecham for 8 carries and 42 yards. That time, depending on the marking, he gets 1 or 2. 2nd down at 15 before that carry. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Now it is 2nd and 15. No gain for Beecham. St. Genevieve calls timeout with 14 seconds to go in the first quarter. As they have moved this ball from the 8-yard line to the 35. The way this game has gone, that's really the most progress we've seen thus far on the offensive side of the ball from either squad. This game, part of the Touchdowns Against Cancer campaign, a series of games played throughout the Southern California area. For $10 per touchdown, donate to St. Jude's Children's Hospital Cancer Research. St. Genevieve, Billy Parra, former coach over at Granada Hills, led them to a 2013 West Valley League title. This is his third season as the head man. High snap, Smets looking down the field. He fires and finds number 22 in the flat. He's tripped up, but it's Tuifua doing the damage. See this replay, Smets very composed back there, has a little bit of time. Tuifua running that route and finding a little daylight, a nice tackle, saving an even bigger gain. As that ends the first quarter.
Booking a math tutoring session has never been easier until now. Visit our website today and book your first hour free. Start by choosing your location and the type of session that you'd like. Select your tutor, followed by the date and time that suits your schedule best. Then just fill out our simple booking form with your contact information and click Request Booking. You'll then receive a tentative confirmation email from us, followed by a final confirmation. And that's it. See you there.
So these teams get ready for the second quarter, still scoreless. But a nice little drive being put together by St. Genevieve. We just saw that 17-yard pass play. From Smets to Tuifua. Beecham. So Beecham with 9 more yards. As they reverse direction on the field now to start. Beecham, the ball carrier once again. I got thrown off by the changing of direction of the field. That Tuifua catch was much longer than 17 yards. So we see a man shaking up. I think it was a 33-yard gain by Tuifua. To Beecham. Looks like he's getting a rhythm going as he breaks a couple tackles. The flag does fly. Waiting for the call. Ten-yard penalty, pushing them back to the 38-yard line. First down, 19 yards, shotgun. Smets looking to his right, fires right away, complete. Breaking the early tackle, breaking a second tackle, dragging a couple defenders. So Zacharias Muhammad playing some football out there. Let's take a look at this. Smets firing, finding Muhammad on the little turnaround, sheds that first tackler. And right here, he just keeps fighting for yardage. Even though he's met by 1, 2, 3 West Ranch defenders, they cannot bring him down until he gets just shy. They'll mark it at the 21-yard line. Almost in the red zone now. As they go back to Beecham. Nice bit of timing. You saw Smets get the ball from center, make that motion and fire right away to his man, hitting him on the back shoulder. And he went to work with the yards after the catch. Smets looking right, in pursuit, West Ranch. Smets facing contact, just throws it away. So fourth down, West Ranch. After the longest drive of the game thus far, would love to chalk this one up as an escape room victory. 9:28 to go. Fourth down, 2 yards. They will go for it, stacking the line. Beecham trying to plow in there. Tough to see in the pile. We'll see the marking from the refs. So most of the time they've run Beecham pretty much right up the middle, but he's found some daylight on the outside. Of course, that's off on a strategy. Make them respect the middle of the field to open things up to the right and left. Referees calling out for the measurement. One of the most suspenseful events in football. As they drag it, it will be shy of a first down. It looks like there's the official word. West Ranch dodging a bullet. Essentially starting a drive like it was a touchback at the 20-yard line now. Colton Mitchell looking at the plays on his wristband. That spread formation once again. Little motion, little realignment at the top of your screen. It's like James Mason, number 22, joins Jovan Camacho out there, as well as Weston Egat. And another receiver at the top of your screen, the very top, near the sideline. Can't make out his number quite yet. And they hand it off. A lot of room in the middle of the field. And Ryan Camacho continues to be the main ball carrier tonight for the Wildcats. Gain of 9. 3 carries, 21 yards for Camacho. Mitchell looking and bobbled by Jovan, but he does hang on to it, I believe, before he gives just a few extra seconds needed for the swarm of St. Genevieve defenders to pursue. Third down and 5. So a loss of 4. Up the middle. Ryan Camacho again. Gain of 4 by Camacho. Shy of the first down. Mitchell takes it himself. And with that 6'3", 200-pound frame to his advantage, leans forward for a first down. He only threw 40 passes last year playing high school ball in Texas, so they weren't sure what they had. So they go back to Ryan Camacho. Four-yard gain by Ryan Camacho. He had only 1 carry in their opening game and went for 35 yards and a touchdown, so they like the results there, going to him plenty tonight. At the 36-yard line, 2nd down and 6. Mitchell looked like he had time, but number 22 now in pursuit. Mitchell on the run makes a nice throw, complete to number 8, Weston Egat, who's wrapped up at about the 43. There's a flag in the backfield. See the replay? Mitchell looks like he was going to have time, but then 22 breaking through the line of scrimmage, and he's got to get on his wheels. The flag flies as well. Little toss to Egat. And number 11 for St. Genevieve there to make the tackle, but all this could be unofficial. Jacob Canellis was the tackler. As we wait word from our referees. And it's a holding call. Oh, it'll be offsetting penalties. So we had a penalty on the defensive side of the ball as well. So we will do it again. 2nd and 6 at the 36. 7:02 now, under 7 minutes as the clock continues to tick. Mitchell looking for the right play, talking to his man in the backfield. Ryan Camacho. And hitting Joban in stride. Joban bouncing off a defender. Joban looking for some more room. Joban, I think about 9 or 10 different defenders might have touched him on that play, or at least 6 or 7. He looked like he was weaving in and out of the 405 traffic there. Down to the 44, Joban Camacho. 20-yard gain. There's his brother, Ryan Camacho, continuing to carry the ball. Breaks off another 10 yards. Now at the 34 of St. Genevieve. Mitchell, there's the arm, but way too much mustard on that hot dog. Overthrowing Joban Camacho, trying to get his man going after that very positive play he had moments ago. Joban mentioned his versatility in week 1. 3 carries, 39 yards, 4 catches for 125 yards and a touchdown. His 3rd 100-yard receiving game of his career. He started and ended last season in week 1 and the last game with 100-yard efforts. Love that more consistently as they go to Ryan Camacho between the tackles, just off the left tackle, actually. So Ryan Camacho kind of emerging as a ball control running back in this offense, on this drive especially. "33-yard line, 3rd and 8. Mitchell rolling right. Mitchell on the run. And he left it a little short, and a very nice play on the defensive side of the ball that might have been a touchdown saving play as the Valiants, with a valiant effort, number 33, Bryson Taylor, Colton Mitchell. You got to have the touch out there to make that pass. Had his man in the end zone, but saving the day is Trace, number 33, Bryson Taylor, the senior. So that's part of the development they hope to see in Mitchell. That's a tough throw to make, but if he makes that throw, that's a D1 throw all the way. And they go. The screen pass. To Kawan Glasgow. Waiting. Looks like the ref's saying first down. The ball started at the 33, and they do indeed mark it inside the 23, so definitely first down. Mitchell rolling right again. This time in the end zone. A very similar play, but he strikes Pater, number 5, with a touchdown. Kawan Glasgow. So pretty bold play calling as they went right back to that similar play from 2 plays ago, trusting Mitchell's athleticism as he rolls to the outside, this time getting over the defender. There you go. Very similar look we saw in the replay moments ago, but this time he does get the touch on it. Glasgow, what a nice 10-yard screen pass before that. Now ends up with his first touchdown of the season, the first touchdown of the game, on for the extra points. And it is 7-0. We have broken this scoreless tie with 5:20 to go in the second quarter. See the fans celebrating with an inflatable shark, of course, because that's what you do. Glasgow, a junior, listed at 6'160" as a wide receiver and defensive back. We've seen him out of the backfield tonight as well. So that was a 23-yard touchdown throw on the run from Colton Mitchell, the Texas transfer, to the junior, Kawan Glasgow. Obviously getting familiar with all his teammates, his first year playing football in California. Nice little drive for Glasgow. 2 catches, 33 yards, and a touchdown. Low kick fielded by number 2 for St. Genevieve. Christian Alvarez with a short return. A lot of that drive set up by this ball control, short chunks of yardage running game of Ryan Camacho tonight. And now Smets and his troops will try to answer. Their man Beecham on the run. They say 2-yard gain on the scoreboard here. Smets screen pass. Not a lot of room to work with as sealing the corner is Ryan Camacho and friends. Armando Rodriguez with the catch. Setting up a third down conversion attempt for the home team. Now down 7-0. 4:04 to go in the first half. Shotgun, Smets looking down the field. He fires, and he had a chance. There was some contact, and the flag does fly as 26, perhaps feeling that if he let number 7 go, he was going to let him go all the way to Van Nuys. Intended receiver Jamil Thomas. Smets, really, if there's not the contact, Smets really made a nice throw. Pretty good timing on that one. Jake Wheels takes the penalty, but it might be one that you're better off taking if it means preventing a touchdown. Now at midfield, 2 backs in the backfield joining Smets. Smets fakes it to Beecham. Smets showing off that arm now, and it is complete down the field to Christian Alvarez inside the 20-yard line. So Smets, we see him early in the game with a short passing game, but he's let the West Ranch defense know he's not afraid to throw it down the field, as that one goes for 31 yards. Just like that from midfield to the 19, but now a delay of game penalty pushes them back 5. You want to keep this drive rolling. Sometimes these little penalties, maybe only 5 yards, but they break the rhythm of the team. They had to be feeling good after that long completion. Smets, they go to the fullback again. West Ranch did not expect that one, and plowing through for positive yardage is Caldera. So keying on Beecham, respecting the passing game is the West Ranch defense. Nice bit of play calling by St. Genevieve. There's Smets under center. You got to keep your eye on number 21 Beecham in the backfield. They fake the pitch to him, slide the ball on a quick handoff to Caldera, who carries some defenders with him for an 11-yard gain. 2 carries, 14 yards for the fullback. This time they go back to Beecham. Beecham picking up speed on the outside, looking for the corner. He turns it, but a nice job by Ryan Camacho, his counterpart in the backfield tonight, who also does his damage on the other side of the ball. A standout defensive back. Check it out. Here's Beecham looking for room, looking for the opening. It's like walking down a hallway hoping one of these doors is unlocked, but who's there working security? Oh, Ryan Camacho had a big interception in week 1 on the tip pass, showing you he can do it all on the field tonight. The 7-yard line. This time up the middle. Beecham following his blockers. So Beecham did have 6 yards on the carry before this and 6 yards on this carry. They worked their way toward the end zone. And that's just good old-fashioned football right there. Vince Lombardi would be proud. 2nd down from the 1-yard line. No wideouts. Beecham. Does he get in? No call from the refs. And a little bit of a strange ending to that play. And they might be lucky that the refs called it off like a possible fumble, but Now Beecham hangs onto the ball. Right there at the end, slapped out of his hand. But he does not get in. West Ranch trying to stage a goal line stand here, protecting a 7-0 lead. Smets takes it, shotgun, looking for room himself, and he will get him in the end zone. Anthony Smets, who had that key 31-yard pass play to his man Christian Alvarez a few minutes ago. And Smets looks at that Monarchs logo and then shows the ref the ball to make sure it's officially a touchdown, and it is. Here they go, trying to tie the game with the extra point. Number 10, Anthony Raya. And it looks like it was blocked. It is blocked indeed, so it is not a tie game. West Ranch, the slimmest of margins, 7-6 with 1:11 to go in the first half. But you gotta feel good if you are St. Genevieve. Let's look at this replay. Really just kicked it into him. Because St. Genevieve opened up the passing game a little bit on that drive. Beecham continuing to break off yardage out of the backfield. They went at the right time to their fullback, Caldera, making this West Ranch defense think a little bit, adjust their game plan to who they planned for all week to key on. And quite a contrast. We mentioned that 46-42 high-scoring JV game. We mentioned these teams coming in from their respective Week 1 victories, scoring 63 and 55 points. But tonight, it's a slugfest, 7-6 in the first half, 1:11 to go. Raya on for the kickoff. West Ranch, Glasgow, already with a touchdown tonight, takes it at about the 11. And he's wrapped up by about 5 special teams jerseys of the Valiants. We're watching LivePlaySports.tv. I'm Patrick O'Sullivan. Got your high school football coverage all season long. Under the Friday night lights tonight in Valley Glen, California, in the San Fernando Valley. Playing at a college, LAVC, Los Angeles Valley College. I'm sure they play volleyball too. Here we go. Colton Mitchell looking way deep, fires it, really showing off the arm, and just breaking up the pass play. Great piece of defense in the secondary as Mitchell, that time, it's Christian Alvarez who had that big reception on offense on the touchdown drive. And that was the play they chose to let Mitchell just let it rip as down the field, number 13, Jared Staub, have not called his name tonight, but in Week 1, he took a touchdown just like that, 63 yards from Mitchell. And Mitchell going to work again. That ball's tipped in the air and intercepted off the tip. It's Alvarez again. Alvarez is announcing his presence in this game in a big way as he had that 31-yard reception. The big pass breakup before that, and now the INT, giving his team a chance with 46 seconds to go in the first half. Here we go. The ball's tipped. Mitchell. There was tight coverage all the way. When you do that, that is the danger. You got to pull it in, or anybody could wind up with it. And Christian Alvarez delivers. First down and 10 for Smets. Smets out of the shotgun, rolling right. Short pass. Started at the 29, a flag there. He completes it to Zacharias Muhammad. See the replay. Muhammad looks like a late hit. Indeed, their personal foul. against West Ranch. 40 seconds now on the clock. This is a 14-carat opportunity for St. Genevieve. Is that a decent analogy? I don't really know my carats in terms of gold. Is that still good? Is it a 24-carat opportunity? It's a great chance is what I'm saying. Here we go. Anthony Smets. 4 wideouts out of the shotgun. Looking left, looking for that corner route. He tosses it up there. Will the adjustment be made? There is some contact. They look to the refs, but the refs not going to bail them out on this one. So looking for his brother, Bryce Smets, the sophomore. 2 brother tandems. Jovan and Ryan Camacho on one side. Anthony Smets and Bryce Smets on the other side. On the 11, Smets rolling left again. But then he throws across his body. Ryan Camacho leaned in there for the deflection, but there's flags everywhere. See the replay? Just shy of the camera angle, but there's the aftermath. Oh, there we go. It was a good shot. Looks like Camacho, unless there was contact before that, tripped up on the legs. He made the right play on the hands. But they will mark it at the 5-yard line. 28 seconds to go. Second and 5. The 7 of the Wildcats blocked by the goalpost. But it is 7-6. There you see it in the lower right-hand corner of your screen on LivePlaySports.tv. High snap. Smets looking to run it in again, but this time the Wildcats very aware. Number 36 with a low tackle. Zachary Van Bennekom, sophomore. And they try to reset it again. 12 seconds. Clock is ticking. Smets will kill the clock. The ground again. And it looks like the kicking unit will come on despite that missed extra point from the touchdown drive. They've got a chance to take a lead. Anthony Rea comes on for a short chip shot. 9 seconds on the clock. This will give his team the lead if he can. Put it through the uprights. And it's blocked again. And that's a live ball. It's Ryan Camacho. He attempts the lateral. That looks like it's a forward lateral, but no flag. Number 18. The ball's all over the field at this point. 36 comes up with it. 15 makes the tackle. It looked like in the middle of the play there was a forward lateral. There's a flag down. Adventurous play to end the first half. So St. Genevieve staying in this game, but they had a chance to tie it with the extra point, which Raya missed. And then this wild sequence after the blocked field goal, which would have given them the lead. Ryan Camacho, we know he has speed, working his way down the field. And then it became reminiscent of trying to pull off the old Cal Stanford big game trick, the old guys running into each other, fumbles, laterals, some vaudeville maybe. So much antics out there, putting on a little show for us. But wait a second, now. Let's get this cleared up for you. So the flag, which I assumed was for a forward lateral, was actually for I believe, a horse collar tackle attempt on St. Genevieve and West Ranch. And so the ball's at the 30-foot. No time is listed on the clock, but Mitchell is in the game. They threw it to Jovan Camacho. A little trickery into a sea of football players. Falls short in the end zone. Intended receiver Ryan Camacho. So I guess the show we saw moments ago was just the preview, as we had more follies to end the first half. Bringing out the trick playbook, Colton Mitchell, the Jovan Camacho. Camacho with his first pass attempt of the season. Looking for his brother in the end zone, into the night sky. And he had a chance, but to no avail. So in a first half where these teams looked like they were both trying to get going and find a rhythm on offense, we saw some pockets of that finally late in the second quarter. And some points were finally put up on the board. We're going to halftime with the visiting Wildcats of West Ranch 7. The home team, the Valiants of St. Genevieve 6. Under the lights.
Booking a math tutoring session has never been easier until now. Visit our website today and book your first hour free. Start by choosing your location and the type of session that you'd like. Select your tutor, followed by the date and time that suits your schedule best. Then just fill out our simple booking form with your contact information and click Request Booking. You'll then receive a tentative confirmation email from us, followed by a final confirmation. And that's it. See you there.
by Panorama City. By Panorama City. These two teams coming in tonight with 1-0 records in a very short season. As we get ready for our national anthem, I'm Patrick O'Sullivan. Be here all night with your play-by-play. So there you heard the band from St. Genevieve High leading us in our national anthem. And at the bottom of your screen in the navy jerseys with the white helmets, those are the Valiants of St. Genevieve. On the other side, kind of an inverse of that look. The navy pants and the white jerseys, the Wildcats from West Ranch High. We've got a couple sponsors here tonight making this all possible. Let's take a look at them before we get underway. Apollo's Barbershop, the only real barbershop in Valencia. People drive from all over there to get their hair cut over at Apollo's. West Ranch players visit there too. Also Prima Vista, a new kind of tutoring, reaches kids where they are using today's technology. They have online sessions done by Skype, and the session is recorded so the student can go back and review it at a later time. And the kickoff formation is underway. Kicking off will be the home team, St. Genevieve. Back deep for West Ranch. The very dangerous number 4, Jovan Camacho. You will hear his name plenty tonight. And looks like retrieving it, number 5, Glasgow. Finds a little. So getting back to the story coming into this game, both these teams following similar paths with opening week.
No, they're doing a good job.
Okay, folks, we are about back from halftime in this tightly contested ball game from LAVC, Los Angeles Valley College. You're watching LivePlay on Patrick O'Sullivan. You see the scoreboard there, the Wildcats 7, the Valiants 6. The Wildcats representing West Ranch High School of Valencia. The Valiants, the home team tonight from nearby Panorama City, St. Genevieve High. Both these teams with explosive offensive displays in their Week 1 victories. Both with canceled games in Week 2 because of the unfortunate local fires. And tonight, a whole different type of ball game. Both offenses trying to get going. Both defenses doing their job for the most part. Really, the story of the game has been on the West Ranch side with that 1-point lead. They blocked an extra point and they blocked a field goal. And then emerging for them as a playmaker tonight, Kawan Glasgow with a 23-yard touchdown catch. Unofficially, I've got Colton Mitchell for 69 yards and a touchdown throw. A lot of ball control running by Ryan Camacho. His first game really as the featured back, 7 carries for 41 yards. This is very unofficial. On the other side, standout runner Raymond Beecham for St. Genevieve. He's had 3 runs of over 10 yards, but has not had the big breakout run. 16 carries, 70 yards. Anthony Smets, their quarterback, doing a nice job with 111 yards in the air and a touchdown run himself, spreading it out to different receivers. I would say what we look for in the second half is maybe a little more Jovan Camacho. He's a very versatile player. They have not really used to his full abilities on the offensive side of the ball for West Ranch, the twin brother of Ryan. And then for the Valiants, Smets might be trusted to open up the passing game a little more, and hoping that Beecham, as he breaks off these shorter runs, will eventually break some longer runs, put some points on the board. For these representatives from the Santa Fe League. Good shot of the sidelines. In the Navy, the home St. Genevieve. Before that, you saw the white jerseys of the West Ranch Wildcats. St. Genevieve High, established in 1959. A little bit of a wind blowing. Still that smoky mist in the sky. And kicking off to start the second half is West Ranch. Sebastian Demas with the kickoff. Muhammad back deep for, as he misplays it, bobbles it, gets it back in his hands, heads upfield. Considering the start of that kick return, he made a little something out of nothing. That'll bring the offense back on the field with senior quarterback Anthony Smets. He's played within himself, in control, hasn't made mistakes. They hand off to number 30, I believe his first carry of the ball game to open up the second half. Alexander Acosta. A little bit of a different look, trying to throw off the West Ranch defense. There's Acosta. Tackle made by number 26. And it looks like 18 for West Ranch. Smets under pressure. And I think that's the first sack of the night for the Wildcats. 52, Giovanni Nicolazzo. Brings it way back to the 23-yard line. 3rd down and 16. Four wideouts, nobody in the backfield for Smets. Rolling right, fires. Short pass underneath to Alvarez. Alvarez looking to do some work. Racing from near the line of scrimmage, number 52, Nicolazzo, in on the play again. Smets. Nice piece of quarterbacking tonight. Of course, they wish it resulted in more points, but they are very much in the thick of this ballgame. As that winds up just 1 yard shy of the first downy. 15-yard gain to Alvarez. For the most part, going with the short passing game of Smets. By design, they lean on the running of Beecham. But in the end of the second half, they did trust Smets with his arm strength a little more. Saw the underneath pass there, and they're only 1 yard short of the first down. So, oh, there's a measurement, and the word is looks like it will stay 4th down. Most likely trust Beecham here unless Smets keeps it himself as he does. The flag flies. The replay. There's a false start in there somewhere. So now, different story. 4th down and 5. They'll bring the punter on. Anthony Rea, who's had a tough night in the kicking game, had his extra point and field goal attempt blocked. And delay of game. We're watching LivePlay I'm Patrick O'Sullivan. Apollo's Barbershop, one of our sponsors tonight, specializing in men's hair. Here's the punt. And the rough night continues for Anthony Rea. So West Ranch 1st down and 10 in the territory of the Valiants. They will start the drive. 42 yards from the end zone. Looks like 41, but it says 42 on the scoreboard. And they go to Glasgow, their emerging playmaker. A helmet falls off. front of the Monarch Athletic Center at LA Valley College. They say gain of 2. In stride, Colton Mitchell to Jovan Camacho. That's the man I said that needed to get involved more, and he is showing why. A little anxious, maybe a little, said, yes, give me this ball, I'll hang on to it, and I will give the extra effort. Camacho, as that's usually a tackle that'll bring a man down, but he, like a spring, bounces back up, gets a few extra yards. 22-yard gain for Jovan. They go to the ground, the flag again, Glasgow. So early on, it was Ryan Camacho, the featured tailback. This drive looks like going to Glasgow a little more. Ryan Camacho is shifting around at wide receiver again. Penalty is on West Ranch. Still looking for that rhythm of execution. Both of these teams got to keep mentioning that 2-week layoff. They had the canceled games. Excited to start the season. Those spring practices, all that work put in. Finally get to execute the playbook in full speed, full contact. Then the season gets interrupted. Okay, here comes Colton Mitchell. He is in trouble. He runs forward for, looks like some positive yardage. Number 25, chasing him down from behind. Tackle made by Ishmael Belmont, the junior. Second down and 18, you see a little bit of a local traffic. We are near the city roads, not the freeway.
How much did he say? How much to put on the clock?
You might hear our timekeeper in the background, getting a little peek into the action in the press booth. Coaching staff. And another stoppage of play from that last Jovan Camacho run. He wants to get back to playing football. There he is in set, top of your screen. Mitchell looks his way, but then goes underneath the Glasgow. Glasgow with a bit of a shoestring catch, reaches out, and he gets up on his feet with a little dive to the corner of the end zone, hits the pylon. Second touchdown of the night. And I mentioned it before, I'll mention it again. The junior, Kawan Glasgow, has emerged as a playmaker, an extra one. They thought they had 4 or 5 already. And tonight, keeping his balance, making the catch. Throw was a little off, but when he got back up on his feet, he saw that diagonal line of the end zone, and he followed it all the way for 6 points. Another blocked extra point, but Kawan Glasgow, 3 catches tonight, 61 yards, 2 of them for touchdowns. 2 more TD passes for Colton Mitchell. He does have 1 interception, but 4 TD passes on the year. Here's the replay. Underneath, short pass to Glasgow, and just a great job of keeping his balance. Probably a little surprised after stumbling, but he still had to make the move with the defenders in pursuit. And Glasgow acting like he's been there before, because he has. Had a touchdown in the first half. So it's 13-6 now for the Wildcats. West Ranch on top. That kick goes all the way to almost the goal line. Zacharias Muhammad on the return. About a 15 or 16-yard return. Couple of long pass plays on that drive. 22 yards to Camacho, 28 to Glasgow. The throws themselves not that long. Armando Rodriguez called his number a few times tonight. The St. Genevieve offense, 4-yard gain. (13-6). Beecham trying to get going, wrapped up. Nice play for West Ranch on the defensive side. Zachary Van Bennekum. He's been on quite a few tackles tonight. Here's Smets. They fake it to Beecham, looking down the field. He is intercepted by Ryan Camacho. Camacho following blockers. Camacho getting to the outside. Camacho barreling until they say, we'll mark him down somewhere, but Ryan Camacho, he had an interception in week 1, and now he's got his second interception in the second game of the season. Smets looking down the middle of the field, and Camacho with the closing speed, you see, cut him right in front of Muhammad. And he's been running the ball all night on the offensive side. He knows what to do once he has the ball in his hands. Little juke move, little shake, little bake, little the outside, following blockers. And his team is in business, setting up his man, Colton Mitchell, to lead this offense out of the shotgun formation. They pitch it to Glasgow. Glasgow looking for room. Little stop, little stutter. Wrapped up, brought down inside the 5. They go to Glasgow again. Is he just shy? First down. Boy, I hate to do this in the middle of the game, but had a few different spellings. And more common is Glasgow. It's actually Glasgow, it looks like, as I see. There's more. That's a touchdown for West Ranch. Adding to this lead, a game that was 7-6 at halftime now is 19-6. Through the uprights. Now 20-6 for the visitors. .5:38 to go in the third. Here is the replay of the extra point. So they go with the quarterback sneak of Colton Mitchell. Touchdown run for him. Smets has one on the other side as well from the quarterback position. Productive night for Mitchell once again. 2 touchdowns in the air, 1 on the ground. Ball rolls on the kickoff to the end zone. Kawan Glasgow. I'm trying to make up for the times I called him Glasgow, which is a major city in Scotland. What a breakout night for him. So Smets now in comeback mode. They stay on the ground. Down 20-6. Devin Caldera, the fullback. His third carry of the night, not the season. So he's got 3 carries for 10 yards. Trying to set up so the defense doesn't key so much on Beecham. They go back to Caldera, grinding it out. Brings up 3rd down and short. There's Beecham, but racing out of the secondary. To make the tackle. 39 for West Ranch. Let's take a look at this. Brandon Wire wrapping up Beecham. Keeping him from the first down. Huge play. Really containing Beecham. 17 carries for 70 yards. A guy who averages well over 4 yards a carry. That's the clip he's at tonight. Here's the punter on again for St. Genevieve. It's a high one. It's a short one. It's a fair catch by Jovan Camacho at the 41-yard line. Good field position again for the Wildcats, trying to build a 26 lead to more. Defense setting him up this half. Big interception by Ryan Camacho. And the offense looking more comfortable as they did in week 1 in that 55-7 shellacking of Simi Valley. Mentioned they didn't break 28 points last year in the defense. The lowest points they gave up last year was 14. They only gave up 7 in week 1, so different team this year. Number 13 in motion gets the handoff from Mitchell. Jared Staub, the man we've seen at receiver. Another different look as they continue to add wrinkles to this offense, trying to make use of the versatility of all their playmakers. The Camacho twins, Jared Staub, Glasgow. 45-yard line, 2nd and 6, gain of 4. Ryan Camacho back on the ground. Camacho really finding some room, getting the outside. Big gain for Camacho. Take a look at this replay. So after a first half of 7 relatively modest carries, still productive, he breaks a long one here. Ryan Camacho. They mark it at the 22, so that is a 33-yard run for the junior. Mitchell going to the air now, middle of the field. Ball short of Staub. got him in stride. Could have been another touchdown. 2nd and 10. And Colton Mitchell connects in the end zone. Number 3, Sebastian Gallegos. Another name we haven't called, but flag on the field. Colton Mitchell out of the shotgun. A lot of time. Touchdown, Sebastian Gallegos on the 22-yard strike from Colton Mitchell.
Which is a hold, so it's 10. Right. So let me kick off with 15. With me, 10. 25.
Extra point is good.
Here you go. Thank you.
So now 27-6 for West Ranch. 3rd touchdown throw of the night for Colton Mitchell. He's hit Glasgow twice. He hit Sebastian Gallegos once. And usually the names we're talking about are Jared Staub, the Camacho twins. So getting new playmakers, new receivers involved in this offense tonight. Set for kickoff. Once again, now facing a 21-point deficit. It is 27-6. And a grounder. He went out of bounds and came back in. You're not allowed to do that. I don't think. At the high school level. Well, now the referee telling the other one, you know, he was hanging out over there. So, well, they mark it at the 15.5-ish. So Anthony Smets, with 2:34 to go in the 3rd quarter, sends Muhammad in motion, or rather sets him up at a different place in the offense. Down 3 touchdowns. They've got to work quickly now. Beecham finding room. Beecham following his blockers. Beecham hopping over one. So Beecham probably their top weapon, but it's tough with time now, the enemy, to stick with the ground game. Down 3 TDs. Smets out of the shotgun, rolling right. Short pass complete if he hangs on to it, and he does. Christian Alvarez having a very productive night. .34-yard line. left. Another short completion this time. Number 22 trying to stay on his feet. Tui Fua. Beecham, the ball carrier. Beecham to the outside. Looks like he picks up first down. At midfield. Another short completion, a little flick. Complete to the fullback, Caldera. And that completes the third quarter. So West Ranch expanding their halftime lead, which was 7-6, now 27-6. The daunting task facing the home team, St. Genevieve, heading to the fourth quarter. 3-touchdown deficit for Anthony Smets, Ryan Beecham, and the offense of Coach Billy Parr. Split screen. Middle of your screen for West Ranch, number 23, Grayson Thomas, that nose tackle. Facing that large offensive line. Thomas only 180 pounds. Another short completion by Smets. And a nice tackle broken for another first down by Beecham. So Smets playing within himself this drive, completing a number of short passes, and they're marching down the field. Will it be too little too late, though, if they can string these drives together and put points on the board? 27-6. There's Beecham, their playmaker. Slips a tackle, slips another one. And brought down by number 30 for West Ranch, Reagan McCullough. I mentioned Grayson Thomas in the middle of the field in that week 1 win. He had about 3 or 4 sacks getting behind the line of scrimmage. And back to live action. Tackles made by Ethan Eichten, number 54, with a big play for West Ranch. So Smets was in the shotgun there. And Eichten slipping through the line with a sack. So now facing a second down and 23. And it looks like a timeout, maybe to prevent a delay of game. So the misfortune of throwing that interception to Ryan Camacho would make this a little bit of a different ball game, perhaps, score-wise, because Smets has played a pretty solid game. He's looked composed. When they called upon him to complete long passes, for the most part he has. And looks to be very comfortable in the short passing game. Even though Beecham, a couple of 9-yard runs on this drive, he, for the most part, has been contained. You're talking about a guy at 246 yards in their first game. Tonight, I've got him for 19 carries, 88 yards. You'll take that. Consider that containing with a guy like that. From their own 47, Smets trying to get past midfield again. Knock on the door. Sends Alvarez to the inside. Quick decision. Tip pass. Ryan Camacho did he stay in bounds? No. So Camacho, we saw with a tipped INT in the victory over Simi Valley, almost with another one there to add to his first interception in tonight's game. Right in the chest, really should have made the catch. And indeed, even the first foot hitting the chalk. Armando Rodriguez, intended receiver. Rolling to his left, Smets, complete to Alvarez, and ball may have come loose. Fourth down and 9. West Ranch will not get a chance. First and 10 from the 20. Colton Mitchell. They go on the ground to Ryan Camacho. Camacho. With another big run. See where they mark this ball, get the official yardage there. He's a replay, even avoiding a possible face mask at the end. A 35-yard run for Camacho. Mitchell throws it across the middle of the field, intended for Jovan Camacho. 3 or 4 defenders around him, but he was open if Mitchell could get the ball in there. Talk about a contrast of numbers. We mentioned in the first half, Ryan Camacho really playing a ball control style of offense with him. Short yardage, 7 carries for 41 yards. Second half, he has 2 carries for 68 yards. Puts him at 109 for the game unofficially. Mitchell, quick pass underneath the Staub. Staub wrapped up quickly by number 30 for St. Genevieve. Alexander Acosta on the tackle. 3rd down and 3. That's a 7-yard gain by Staub. From the 38, Draw play as Camacho continues to pile on the yardage. Underneath to Jovan. Jovan following blockers to the middle of the field. Takes it to the 20. Second and 1. Threatening to score again. Mitchell, a little bit of a dangerous ball. He left some air under that one. Alvarez tried to time it for the INT, but West Ranch lucks out. We'll get another crack at it. See a replay. So those are the kind of balls you see. Mitchell has the, as he keeps it for the first down possibly, for the run. He's got the arm, the field vision, the timing and the touch. Maybe a little more consistency on plays like that. Certainly has time to grow into that. 7:52 to go in the fourth quarter. Mitchell once again. Got a 7-step drop, fires, and just like that, he makes the adjustment on a beautiful pass play. He was under pressure, throws it to Jared Staub for the TD. Flag does go, but I think it's after the touchdown. Here's Colton Mitchell making that throw, even though the footsteps are coming. Nice adjustment by Staub. And it is after the play. A little bit of a taunting penalty, I believe. So Colton Mitchell tonight, 4 touchdown passes, 1 touchdown run. He's had a hand in all 5 TDs. And the kick, which was pushed back by the penalty, is no good. 33-6 for the visitors, the Wildcats. 7:44 to go in the fourth quarter. Take a look at it again. Colton Mitchell, the transfer from Texas, with St. Genevieve in hot pursuit, with the touch to Jared Staub. And West Ranch once again breaking their 2016 season high. 28 points with 33 points on the board tonight. Another kickoff under the lights. By Demas. Again, hit the grass. Apollo's Barbershop sponsoring us once again tonight. If you take a visit down there, tell them you appreciate their support for West Ranch football. Sophistication with an edge over at Apollos. Similar kickoff, this time retrieved by St. Genevieve. Alvarez finds a little room before hitting the ground at about the 38. So 7:37 on the clock. 27-point deficit for Anthony Smets, the quarterback. Ryan Beecham, their standout tailback. Points have to come quickly now. They stay with Beecham. The containment of Beecham continues. No gain. Smets switching from shotgun back under center. Quick throw. Nice move inside. Work in the middle of the field. Still on his feet. Breaking out of the pack. Finally tripped up. Zacharias Muhammad, who's done a fine job tonight. Still very much involved in this ball game. I believe his 5th reception of the evening. Just didn't wrap him up, and Muhammad coming out of the pile finally. Ryan Camacho saving the day once again with a shoestring tackle. Smets under center. Smets quick pass to Alvarez. Alvarez, and play is blown dead as saying he was down. Bad snap. Smets fielding it like a shortstop, throws it complete to Alvarez. Alvarez meets about 1/10 of the West Ranch roster on one reception. Third down and 2. Just over 5 minutes to play. You're watching LivePlay Sports.tv. I'm Patrick O'Sullivan. Coverage of West Ranch's game here at LAVC against the home team, St. Genevieve of Panorama City. Both teams 1-0, trying to stay undefeated. Smets on the keeper. Gets first down yardage. Mark it at the 25. Smets takes a snap, rolls right. Another completion. To Muhammad. racking up the catches late in the game. Zacharias Muhammad, he's been their return man tonight as well. Looking a little fatigued. So Smith has done this all game long. He's very efficient. Can throw it on the run a bit. Completing these short passes. But they just have not resulted in enough points. As you see in the scoreboard in the lower right hand of your screen, Smets rolling left this time, showing both sides. Complete to number 7. Wrapped up by 2 West Ranch defenders. Jamil Thomas with the catch. Second down from the 5-yard line, 3:23 to go. Beecham up the middle. Beecham will pretty much walk into the end zone for his first touchdown of the night. There's Beecham. Tough night for him. He's been grinding out some tough yardage, so he's rewarded with a touchdown on that drive. I've got him for 21 carries, 93 yards, and that touchdown after that smashing 246-yard week 1 effort. Yards have come a lot tougher against this stout defense of West Ranch. There you see in the white jerseys, they've done their job tonight. Score is now 33-12 as they await an extra point attempt. It has not been a guarantee tonight. Looks like they are in conversion mode as Smets tries to convert 2 points for the offense of the Valiants. Smets looks left, and nobody open in that short distance. Getting behind the line of scrimmage to make the play is John Collier, number 51. Smith thought he had something. He'll pull the ball back in, and that's the difference. As when he got his legs going, there was already a man in hot pursuit. So 33-12 is your score with 3:12 to go. So, unless we see the miracle of miracles, doesn't look like there's enough time to make up 21 points in 3 minutes and 12 seconds. But hey, don't have the record books on me, but I think it's been done more than once, I would say. See if there's some magic in this St. Genevieve team as they line up here, which looks to be the onside kick. As Rhea will attempt it. It's got to go 10 yards before they can touch it. No, they're going to kick away. And it's Glasgow, the short return. Got word he set the record with 17 touchdowns on the freshman team. And now making his mark on the varsity squad. Big game for him tonight. Getting his chance, delivering. Got to make the most of the opportunities. Mitchell, Jovan Camacho seeing action out of the backfield. So we've seen a whole lot of Ryan Camacho out of the backfield this evening. Now Jovan Camacho, Ryan Camacho. with well over 100 yards on the ground. Big night for him, maybe his first 100-yard rushing game at the varsity level of his career. Short pass completes by Mitchell, but they wrap him up right away. And there's Ryan Camacho once again. Glasgow, we mentioned, number 5, actually went to Valencia High, the rival his freshman year. Set that record with the 17 TDs. Now he's on West Ranch. Team pretty well stocked with playmakers, it seems, this season, especially with the big arm quarterback Colton Mitchell. They've got the Camacho twins. They've got Jared Staub. Middle of the field, Ryan Camacho. He might be going for 200 after this one. He breaks out of the pack to the 40, the 30, inside the 20, finally dragged down at about the 3-yard line as a shoulder pad pops out. So Ryan Camacho, the defensive back, the sometimes wide receiver, and tonight the main tailback for this West Ranch squad. Got to be close to 170 yards or so now. He had an interception tonight as well. The versatility of these two, the Camacho brothers. What an advantage for Chris Varner to have that at his disposal. Timeout on the field, 33-12, 1:22 to go. You're watching LivePlaySports.tv. Coverage tonight of this high school matchup. West Ranch 33, St. Genevieve 12, Santa Clarita Valley against San Fernando Valley. St. Genevieve playing at the Division 11 level. 13 divisions in SoCal, LA format. Colton Mitchell, the gift they got from Texas, transferred to this California school. Short pass, Jovan pokes the ball ahead to say, hello, Enzo, nice to meet you. Well, I've met you before, but I believe first time tonight for Jovan. And the 5th touchdown pass of the night for Mitchell. Jovan with around 80 yards receiving to go with that touchdown. Another productive night for him. And the extra point is blocked. They brought on Bridget Caffrey to attempt that one, number 20. So now 39-12. So in a game we were concerned about this West Ranch offense in the first half after putting up only 7 points. They put up 55 in their first game of the year. Well, they've more than made up for that in half number 2. Now with 39 total points. Colton Mitchell spreading the ball to his playmakers. Ryan Camacho, mentioned again, with a standout game on the ground. A minute 16 to go. And an onside kick attempt. Or was it a grounder? Either way, winding up with it. St. Genevieve. Possibly the last chance for St. Genevieve. Looks like they have a new quarterback in there. Players getting some action at the end of the game. Danny Rodriguez, freshman quarterback, into the game. Number 6 with the ball. Michael Tafahema. Some new names we haven't called tonight, getting their chance to play in this varsity game. Just under a minute to go now. Rodriguez rolling. Trying the old sideline pass, overthrows his man. Number 17, the intended receiver, Angel Guerrero, senior. Stops the clock with 40 seconds left. Prima Vista, one of our sponsors tonight. I want to thank them for helping us out. Prima Vista Tutoring, one-on-one group, in-home and online tutoring. They've been doing that since 2011 with students from toddler to adults to college. They have easy online booking, no upfront costs or cancellation fees. First hour is free even. Rodriguez out of the shotgun. Finding some room inside, nifty run by Tafahema, the freshman. Third and 1. If they get a playoff, looks like we'll have enough time. Clock ticking away. 5, 4. Tafahema wrapped up by the West Ranch defense behind the line of scrimmage. And that is your ball game. So the West Ranch Wildcats come in to LA Valley College as the visiting squad and take care of the home team. Panorama City St. Genevieve High School 39-12. Here's your last play of the game. (51-99). John Collier, Arash Kazagi finishing it off. A tale of two halves. It was 7-6 at halftime. Looked like it was going to be a tightly contested, low-scoring game. West Ranch comes out in the second half. Ryan Camacho emerging as a ball carrier with over 100 yards rushing. Colton Mitchell continuing to show what they have at the quarterback position this year. 5 touchdown passes. 39-12. The Wildcats out of the Foothill League take care of business under the lights here tonight on LivePlaySports.tv. I'm Patrick O'Sullivan. We'll have more coverage for you next week. Thanks for tuning in. That's it for tonight.